Today we're going to be taking a look at the best hitch options for the 2012 Honda Fit. Our most popular is going to be the Draw-Tite Class One. That part number is 24826. We'll follow that up with the Curt Class One, part number C11064. Now you'll see there's quite a bit of a difference here in the design of our hitches overall. The Curt has a couple of arms that are going to come up on each side to a single connection point. Then there's a plate that's going to run underneath the vehicle, and it offers two more connection points underneath the spare tire well in the back of the car. Now the Draw-Tite's going to use already existing holes. We're going to have two on each side that mount in. However, you'll see the Draw-Tite with this large bend. This is made to go around. This is going to go under and around the exhaust, which sits right here. Where the Curt, the exhaust is going to come out right here, so we don't have that extra piece that comes down and around. Now cosmetically on the rear of the vehicle, you're going to see maybe this whole cross tube area. Where the Curt, it's going to be a little bit narrower. So if looks are really important and you want to see as little as possible, the Curt's going to be the better of the two options. However, this does require more work to get it installed. The driver's side connection point doesn't exist, so that's one you're going to have to drill out, then enlarge. Whereas with the Draw-Tite, we've got very minor modification that we're going to make to two already existing holes to get our hardware in place. Now the Curt has a flush reinforcement collar around the end of it here. See, it's pretty smooth, pretty nice look. Safety chain connection points are going to be of a rounded steel stock here. Then we've got our 1/2-inch diameter pinhole that we'll use for securing all of our items. Now there's plenty of room on each side, so whatever device that you would choose, whether it's just a regular pin and clip, maybe anti-rattle bolt, or even locking hitch pin, should have plenty of room there. That's going to go for both the Draw-Tite and our Curt. You can see we're going to have the same 1/2-inch diameter pinhole there. Same size on the safety chain connection points down here. Now the Draw-Tite doesn't have that reinforcement collar around the end. They both have the same tongue weight, so it doesn't make that big of a difference. But this one's going to be just a little bit smaller looking. They're both going to have square cross tubes that are going to come over. We kind of talked on that. You're going to see a little bit more on the Draw-Tite than you will from the Curt. And when it comes to weight ratings, everything's going to be the same from hitch to hitch. They offer a 200-pound tongue weight rating. So that's the maximum downward force we can put there at the receiver tube opening. And they have a 2,000-pound gross trailer weight rating. That would be the total weight of your trailer and anything that you were to load up on them. Now, small trailers are going to be one use for these. Your smaller bike racks, smaller cargo carriers, Class One hitches are rated for use with up to 2 bikes. You don't want to add too many bikes there. You start putting some unnecessary stress on the hitch. And then your cargo carriers, you just want to stay within the capacity of that 200 pounds. And we'll of course need the 1¼ by 1¼ accessories. You want to be sure those are rated Class One. Now you do want to check the owner's manual on the Fit. We need to find out what its tow rating is, and then you'll go off of whichever of those numbers are the lowest. Now neither hitch is rated for weight distribution. The Curt will recommend the use of a stabilization strap for non-wheeled loads. So if we're carrying like a cargo carrier or a bike rack, something of that nature, they recommend that we use a stabilization strap with it. Now this is what the Draw-Tite looks like installed. You'll see our cross tube that's going to come over here. Now from the inside top edge of our receiver tube opening down to the ground, both hitches, we're going to have about 9½ to 9¾ of an inch. And then from the center of our hitch pin location here to the outermost edge of our bumper, we're looking at somewhere like 3¾ to 4 inches. They're both very, very similar to one another. So you're not going to get a big change in benefit there. With the receiver tube opening here being as close as it is to the ground, when you're shopping for your cargo carriers or for your bike racks, you definitely want to find something that's got a raised shank to it, and the more the better. What that allows us to do is come out of the receiver tube, and then it's going to elevate that product up high enough, giving us some additional ground clearance. Both hitches are going to do just about the same job. There's not going to be one advantage to one over the other one for towing or for cargo carriers or for bike racks. They're all rated right at the same. When it comes time to decide which hitch is right for you, I think the main key things that we need to look at here are how much do you care about this being visible coming across? That would be one deciding factor. If you don't like seeing it, the Curt's going to offer the least of that. Also installation and how hard is it to install. I definitely think since we don't have to drill any extra holes and make just very, very minor modifications, the Draw-Tite's going to be easier as far as that goes. The weight ratings, the tow capability, all of that's going to be about the same. If I were going to be putting my money down on one and picking one over the other, I think since the Draw-Tite is a little bit easier to install, that would lean me toward that way a little bit. And also, I wouldn't want to use the stabilization strap all the time. If I were going to be using cargo carriers or bike racks pretty much as a steady diet for the hitch, I think I'd probably go with that Draw-Tite. And that's going to complete our look at the best hitches available for the Honda Fit. Hope this will help you in making your buying decision.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.